It was a memorable event listening to the Prime Minister speak to the joint session in Congress this morning. I thought he was powerful, but more than that, I thought he was persuasive, because he has the benefit of having history and the facts on his side. I share his concerns that he has regarding this treaty that the administration is negotiating with Iran, and whether it's in our national interest and whether we'll be able to protect our allies and our friends in the region, such as Israel. As I said earlier today in a Wall Street Journal editorial, I have great skepticism about our ability to trust Iran as a positive partner. I asked Secretary Kerry last week, can you give me a single example, one example, of where Iran has worked with us or our allies in a positive way any time in the last 2 generations? And he could not name one for us. But I can name example after example, from North Korea through Asia, through the Middle East, through South America, even to Mexico, where Iran is working against our national interest, where they're working to kill Americans, where they have killed Americans, and that goes back for many years now. I think for a treaty to work, you have to have that modicum of trust, which simply doesn't exist. And the final thing I would say, as the Prime Minister said, this doesn't preclude Iran from getting nuclear weapons. It guarantees that they will get nuclear weapons. The only thing it does is it pushes it 10 years down the road. And if you think, well, in 10 years things will be different, they will be, but they won't be better. Iran won't suddenly be our friend. They're not going to be less powerful. They're going to be more powerful, because we will have lifted the sanctions. And they certainly will be sponsoring terrorism just as they are now still. So for those reasons and others, I agree with the Prime Minister. I'm glad that he's here. I'm glad he had a chance to speak. And I hope that the administration and others who wonder will have an opportunity and take the opportunity to listen to him, because what he said is very important.